Today, we're diving into the ultimate power couple moments. Taylor Swift showing up to support her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, at his NFL games. From cheering in the stands to hanging with his family, Taylor's appearances have been stealing the spotlight and adding even more excitement to the NFL season. Let's take a look at every time Taylor was there for Travis and the unforgettable moments they've shared. Taylor Swift made her Arrowhead Stadium debut in 2023, attending her first game there. Swift's enthusiastic cheering for Kelce was seen as confirmation of their rumored relationship. However, Swift made it clear that she and Kelce were already officially dating before attending the Chiefs game against the Chicago Bears, which the Chiefs won. In her interview with Time, she stated that their romance first began after Travis Kelce very adorably put her on a blast on his podcast, which she thought was metal as hell. She added that they started hanging out after that. They apparently managed to keep their budding relationship under the wraps for a significant period, which Swift says she's grateful for because they really got to know each other. Swift wasn't alone for her second appearance at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as she brought Blake Lively, her longtime friend. Swift had recently thrilled the audience with 3 consecutive sold-out shows just months earlier at the stadium. The game, which played on October 1, 2023, shattered viewership records, attracting the largest audience for a Sunday TV show since the last Super Bowl. Just before Swift's third appearance at Chiefs game, Kelce spoke out against the NFL's exclusive coverage of Swift, suggesting that they were overemphasizing her presence. On October 12, Swift attended her third game at Arrowhead Stadium. Swift was seen in the stands cheering with Kelce's mom, Donna Kelce, during a home game against the Denver Broncos. On October 22nd, Swift was in attendance as the Chiefs secured a victory over the Los Angeles Chargers. She was pictured in the stands cheering alongside Kelce's teammate's wife, Brittany Mayhems, with whom Swift had apparently struck friendship with. The next game Swift attended was on December 3rd, as she had embarked in the South American segment of her highly anticipated Eras Tour. The game took place at Green Bay, Wisconsin, where the Chiefs took on the Green Bay Packers and lost. This was her first time seeing Kelce lose. She was also pictured with Brittany Mayhems. On December 10th, Swift showed her team spirit cheering on the Chiefs at their home game while sporting a vintage 90s sweatshirt from Kansas City boutique West Side Story. Initially, the store owner, Chris Harrington, thought Swift's $1,200 order for hand-picked vintage items could be fraudulent. Her purchase caused a surge of traffic to West Side Story's website. On December 17th, Swift was pictured at the Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, cheering for the Chiefs with her father and friends. Swift even persuaded her dad, Scott Swift, to trade in his usual Philadelphia Eagles attire for a Kansas City Chiefs sweatshirt. Swift was in attendance with several of her friends, including stylist Ashley Avagon, Alana Haim, and backup singer Melanie Naima. They watched the Chiefs beat the New England Patriots at their home stadium. On Christmas Day, Swift was at Arrowhead Stadium with her brother, Austin Swift, who presented Kelce a sentimental gift while dressed as Santa Claus. Despite the Chiefs' loss to the Las Vegas Raiders, Kelce expressed gratitude to Swift and her family for bringing joy and making the day unforgettable. Swift also spent New Year's Eve cheering for Kelce in Kansas City. Swift showed her team's spirit by wearing a Kansas City Chiefs varsity jacket to the game against the Cincinnati Bengals, which the Chiefs went on to win at home. According to CNN, the game on January 13, 2024 was the 4th coldest game in NFL history. Nevertheless, Swift braved the elements to watch the Chiefs defeat the Miami Dolphins at Arrowhead Stadium. She was even pictured high-fiving fans in attendance. After the game, the Chiefs owner said, "It's been a very interesting, fun year. Having the two of them date, the attention that's been focused on the Chiefs, our female audience, has grown leaps and bounds." On January 21st, Swift watched the Chiefs advance through the NFL playoffs at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York. She was in attendance with Kelce's family, including his brother and Eagles center, Jason Kelce, on January 28th. Swift celebrated with Kelce on field on their Chiefs FC championship win after beating the Baltimore Ravens, securing their spot in Super Bowl 58. As anticipated, Taylor Swift made a swift departure from Tokyo, where she had performed the night before, to attend the 2024 Super Bowl in Las Vegas on February 11th. She arrived just in time to watch the Kansas City Chiefs face off against the San Francisco 49ers, accompanied by friends Blake Lively, Lana Del Rey, and Ice Spice. After the Kansas City Chiefs won Super Bowl 58 in overtime against the San Francisco 49ers, Taylor Swift joined Travis Kelce and the team for an emotional on-field celebration. Swift made her way to the confetti-covered field alongside Kelce's family, including his mother, Donna Kelce. She embraced Kelce with a celebratory kiss that became a highlight of the post-game festivities. Swift didn't miss the first game of the new NFL season, which kick-started on September 2024. On the evening of September 5th, Swift returned to Kansas City as the Chiefs kicked off their season against the Baltimore Ravens. On September 15th, few days after attending the MTV Video Music Awards in New York and giving Kelce a shout-out on stage, Swift showed off her Chiefs spirit by wearing a vintage t-shirt to Kelce's second home game of the season. She was back in Kansas City cheering on the Chiefs as they secured a win against the Cincinnati Bengals. Swift skipped Kelce's next two games in Los Angeles and Atlanta. She made a glamorous return to Kansas City donning a stunning ensemble valued at over $50,000, featuring high-end jewelry and designer attire as she cheered on the Chiefs in their match-up against the New Orleans Saints. They won the game, making it their fifth consecutive win of the season. On November 4th, fresh from wrapping up the U.S. leg of her Eras tour in Indianapolis, Swift made a quick turnaround to Kansas City, where she cheered on the Chiefs as they faced off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. She was overjoyed as she watched the Chiefs secure a thrilling victory over the Buccaneers, capping off the win with a dramatic touchdown drive in overtime. On November 10th, Swift was spotted at Arrowhead in the VIP section with her mother Andrea Swift as they watched the Chiefs defeat the Denver Broncos, extending their unbeaten streak. Swift rocked her signature black and red look, styling a Victoria's Secret corset with a chic Versace tweed two-piece ensemble. Kelce's next home game was on November 29th. Swift was in attendance with Kelce's mom and her dad dressed in a Chiefs jacket. They watched as the Chiefs took on the Raiders and won. Swift sported a stylish and cozy outfit, pairing a vibrant red long-sleeved pullover with black pants and boots and finishing the look with a sleek braided ponytail. Swift, who previously attended some away game last season, has allegedly opted out of doing so this year due to security concerns at stadiums other than Arrowhead. A source said if she's going to a venue that isn't Arrowhead, there are security concerns. The Kansas City Chiefs have lost only 3 games when Swift was in attendance. This has drawn significant media attention and has even been dubbed the Taylor Swift effect.